Alright, SkyMix RMT player 622, round 3. Load him up. Load him up. Come on, a GLA. China infantry, lame. I'm kidding. John Megacycle here with Revenge. Another episode. This is going to be the tiebreaker for SkyMix RMT versus player 622. Ugh, sorry.
Too many numbers.
Well, my original call sign was Marauder557, so I get the 3 digits at the end thing, but I don't go by that designation anymore. Alright. Seeing pretty mirrored matches right now. A bunch of barracks, a bunch of supply. Things are moving along nicely. SkyMix has a few more barracks. Barracks-I? Or
Barracks.
Barracks, sure. Sky has a few more barracks than player 622, which is fine. Starting to see the great dozer migration. Wondering where those boys are going. Is there anything you're hoping to see a little bit more or a little bit less of in this round, Revenge? Is there anything like, man, I wish they would literally stop doing this? Or anything like that?
Tank hunters and Chinooks.
Okay, that's a good start. Anything else? Anything like that really is just driving you nuts, but you're just too polite to say anything?
Stop getting low power on the top.
Low power on the top. You heard that, Sky? Low power on the top. Anything else?
Well, I think they're going more units than Gatlings this time.
That was actually exactly what I was going to ask for. When it comes down to actual defense, I want to see more minigunners, less Gatling towers. I want to see more Chinooks and Helixes filled up. I want to see a lot less stationary defense. The stationary defense is nice, comes with detection, but at 1,200 a pop, that's a lot of money, I feel. So we've already said what we want to see less of. Is there anything you want to see more of? Like I've already said, if less Gatling, then more Helix and stuff. But is there anything more you want to see? Uh,
I couldn't think of anything else that would be more effective.
Yeah, that's all right. Fair enough. Like how this look at this tryhard. He's capturing the building. He's not even next to it. He got bumped off by the Chinook, I think. Okay, wow. Seeing a nice showing. Actually, it looks like Sky is listening to us from the past.
Yep.
Oh, actually weird. Now I'm seeing player 622 building some defenses. Did you guys roll reverse? What happened? Anyway, it's all good. Gonna have a nice loadout of Chinooks, hopefully full of infantry with all these troop crawlers ready to go. I'm sure Sky's just gonna litter all that with troop crawlers. Player 622 already getting into formation. Oh, same thing with Sky. Very good. Oh, if these guys are pretty mirrored right now, which is good. Now, hopefully 622 won't be wasting any time with dragon tanks again. Already some helixes filling up. This is great. These guys are on point. Okay, search and destroy. That means both have activated search and destroy. Yep. Guy picking his up. Okay. This first wave should be a breeze for these guys. Oh, what's up?
I'm just ready to see this kick off.
Heck yeah.
Pretty quick with the helixes.
Yeah, that's something that's really surprising. I guess if you don't have to spend 23,000 in infrastructure for turrets, you got enough money for helixes, which is good. I'm really happy to see that.
Seems 622 is kinda investing in bunkers though.
I'd say bunkers are fine.
Still gonna need some stealth detection.
Yeah, true.
And don't forget about those drones.
Yep. Nice, clean work. Let's take a quick check around. Lots of empty troop crawlers right there. Already getting some hackers for 622. All capped up. Manufacturing array over there. Very good. For Sky, lots of good stuff loading up. Already hackers on his side as well. Hackers over here. Man, these guys are on point. They are ready to make this work. Oh, Sky's using this factory actually for listening outposts or attack outposts because they're the infantry general. Not bad. Yep. Alright, game over. They got the one worker. Big barrage coming in. Nice work keeping ahead of it with the helixes. Well played by 622. Sky also doing a very good job keeping up with the pace. Boss unit right here.
Yeah, it seems
I think Sky
they're
already
very,
got this.
yeah, he got it pretty early.
Wow.
They're very on point with the unit control here.
Incredibly, yeah. If you didn't tell me what the names of these players were and you showed me the first match and this match, I would honestly tell you these are different dudes. These are not the same players we've been seeing.
622 improved a lot the second game.
Yeah. Sky as well, not investing nearly as much in base defense. I mean, we're seeing both these players take a different path. If it pans out or not for them, maybe too early to say. But I'm pretty impressed how... This is the same thing with... I guess it's happened with a couple of players. Like, the first 2 rounds don't go well for a single player, or the first round doesn't go well, and they really turn it around and make some really big improvements. And that's always good to see. So guys already have massive air forces. In terms of cash, these guys are kind of a little low. Not a ton of cash.
Well, they're definitely using their resources.
Yeah, nothing's more painful than playing a game of generals and watching someone sitting on like 60,000 bucks and they lose. Because they just don't spend it. Yeah. It's a tough habit to break, too. Being like turtly up and saving all that money. But the money doesn't do you any good if you don't spend it.
Still, 622 is still not sending stealth detection into the lane.
Yep.
So that might be a deal breaker at some point.
Yep, that's true. Boss unit right there. 622's got him. Sky just got him as well. Well played, both players, yeah. Nothing's getting through. Real tight control, yep, exactly as you were saying. On the unit management. Yep, Sky's the only one with stealth detection right now in the lane. Oh, actually, we've got some attack outposts. That might be enough to cover the whole lane. Not sure. We got a minute and a half. Let's just take a quick look at base composition. Lots of troop crawlers coming out for 622. Probably going to continue to see the tons of helix. Or hackers, it's good to see. I think I just heard somebody go offline. Nope. Okay. For Sky, still plenty of hackers coming around here. Well spread out, that's good. Yeah, both these players have a good economic backbone. I'm happy to see all that. This is good. This is good. Hard to say with both of these strategies who would come on top. Come out on top. Me?
Well, It might be the fact that 622 doesn't have any stealth detection in the
Yeah.
lane.
Yeah, more to your point, yeah. That could just be it.
Other than that, I don't know. The amount of helixes seem fairly similar.
Yeah, we're not seeing a ton of deviation in that point. What do you think this is going to be a quick one, or I don't know? I could almost see one of these guys screwing up, just missing one thing, like as you mentioned, stealth detection. Or I could almost see this taking like 2 hours.
Well, at this point, they're very on edge.
Yeah.
Like
Sure.
they're moving the units very correctly. So
Yep. And there's our.
I don't see them making any mistakes anytime soon.
Yeah. Valid. Oh, they got the general. And I think Sky got the. What do you call them? Boss unit? Super unit?
Yeah, boss
Okay.
unit.
Boss unit. Keep giving them different names every time I want to think about it. Super Boss, Ultra Mega Railroad, Ninja Unit. Super Ultra Mega. Thunder.
Just call him John Megacycle.
No! None of those words are the same. I'm awful at this game. Yeah. So no base
Exactly.
defense.
That's why they give you so many hit points.
Yeah. Tanky AF. Yeah, so no base defenses. The only thing we're seeing here are bunkers. I don't know, bunkers I feel are a good call, just to keep the leg down, but we're not going to have any leg for a while. Unless we get just this, huge graveyards of troop crawlers. So I'm not seeing anyone build on the other side of their lane.
Nope. But do they really have to? I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. With Sky getting detection in the middle, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. If they're sitting on wads of cash, I would have expected to see them do that.
well, the helixes are the most effective resource, so
Yeah, for sure.
as long as the stealth detection is there, which till now 622 still isn't doing.
I'm seeing some foreshadowing here. You think that might do it?
Well, he does have some outposts on the edge,
Yeah.
which can work, but they're very minimal, so it could be a deal breaker.
Yeah, what wave does the first stealth fighter or whatever come in? Like 7 or 8 or something?
Yeah, it takes quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's close to wave 10, I believe.
Is it? Keep it up real nice. Got the whole thing unlocked. There's our boss unit.
Yep, moving along nicely.
Out of there. Oh, it almost got ahead. Almost got ahead of Sky. There we go. Easy peasy. Well done.
Oh, I was about to say, that's not the boss, is it?
No. Sky already felled the boss. It felled the boss like the second I panned over to him. Good hackers. Good base layout. They've already tapped their initial supplies. So whatever monies they're sitting on right now is either going to come from the oil derricks or the hackers, and I hope they have enough. Seems like they do. This guy seems to have a few more hackers than 622. But that definitely does not mean the end of the game just on that, but let's see here. This guy's sitting on 3,000, player 622 about the same, fluctuating very heavily. So more to your point before, they're spending that cash. That's good to see.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's coming in hot, but it's going out just as hot.
Yep. I had to turn my camera. I wanted to see if the mines got down there, and they technically don't. They didn't make it all the way to the bottom. Though from this angle, it looks like it's on the road.
Yeah.
And from this angle, it's not.
Huh.
Yeah, it's just a graphical glitch, whatever. Still kind of funny. Again, been playing this game for almost 20 years. You learn something new every day.
So what to say? Welcome to 2K3 Gaming.
Yep. You are not wrong. Way more helixes coming on the field. Good to see. Sky adding more and more and more to this center. That's good. I don't know. I just really like seeing that.
Does he actually have those troop crawlers filled up in the center?
I think he does. Yeah. So what's better, having them in the troop crawler or having them evacuated out of the troop crawler and taking advantage of that speaker tower?
Well, if there's enough of them, then I would keep them in there.
They don't... Oh, okay.
But if you only have a few, they take a while before they get the rate of fire going.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If minigunners are standing on the ground, they start firing quicker.
Oh, okay.
So, but other than that, once the troop crawlers get going, they got the same rate of fire as the normal minigunners.
Okay.
And actually, they have more range when they're in there.
Oh, okay. I didn't know...
So,
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it because the troop crawler gave out the speaker tower ability. I didn't know if it would be better to have the minigunners outside of it, but oh, that makes sense. Solid work out of both these guys. 100% control. Nothing's gonna make it to the middle even.
and just stacking up those bunkers too.
Yeah. Yeah, these both these players have different ways to handle the same problem, which is always good to see. In my opinion, it gets a little boring if you come across too many matches where players do exactly the same thing. This is good.
Yep.
Ooh. Nicely done for both these guys, for sure. More helixes, more hackers, more troop crawlers. Kind of the standard, that's going to be the standard for the rest of this game. Similar to other matches where I mentioned that the base composition isn't going to change much, it's just going to be kind of more of the same. Not a bad thing, but that's what's going to go on.
Well, that is what's most effective, so...
Yeah, absolutely.
If it works, don't fix it.
Yeah, that's probably truer words have never been spoken kind of a thing.
Okay, that's a lot of helixes.
Yep. Whole lot of da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Now that is a lot of helix. It's almost hypnotic. I kind of want to stare at it. But I think I might lose my mind if I did that.
You might... Well, you might have already, but...
Yeah, that's true. So, as you mentioned, we're coming closer and closer to that stealth detection requirement.
Yeah, still not seeing too much change there on the bottom.
Listening outpost here or there, or attack outpost. We got, what do we got? Chinooks, okay.
Look at them go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Does seem that 622 has slightly more firepower though.
Does kinda.
Oh, and the center is probably the boss.
And my mouse is not having a good day. I wonder if one of my cats bit into the cable. I keep clicking it and the mouse just doesn't respond, and after a second it just wakes up. It's like, oh yeah, I was supposed to do something. That's okay. Not too bad.
Well, they both made it.
Good work. Huh?
They both made it.
Yeah, for sure. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Everyone back to the front. When reassigning, reallocating, and all that. I like these little clusters here that Sky's got going on. These little unit clusters.
Yeah.
I don't know. The troop crawler, the listening outpost, I like it.
Be interesting to see if he actually selected all those helix in the center and just scattered them.
Just scatter them? Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what would happen.
Well, what would probably happen is that little blob you see probably quadruple in size.
You think so? Oh, yeah. Well... So here's something that I'm always wondering. You see how Sky's got all his stuff in the middle of the lane?
Yeah.
So that's always the best because you have the best coverage, the best possibility to hit stuff. But that's also where most of the planes are going to crash into, right?
Yeah, I would keep them on the edges.
On the edges, yeah. Like line them down here maybe? I don't know. Because he's already got stuff up here. I'm always putting stuff in the middle too, but when I played this map, that was one of the things that kind of got me. A big attack... just pushes all the way down, and then you start losing stuff because crap crashes into other crap. Crap crashers.
Yep. However, most of the times there's two rows, one on the top and one on the bottom of the lane.
Yeah, that's true too. So it's they're not always in the center.
But if you get Chinooks, they circle down like this. So they might still end up in the center. Oof. Combat Chinooks always a tough wave to deal with.
Heavier armored, laser countermeasures. They move a little faster, I think, as well. Yeah, these boys are getting pushed back a bit.
Yeah, they're definitely faster. Yeah, as soon as they get the boss, they're all gonna drop like flies.
Yep. Because they don't have anyone to keep sucking as much damage anymore. Oh, couple getting through on Sky. Oh, good recovery. Showing good control here. 622's got his handled no problem. And for Sky, I'd say the exact same. Just that constant moving back, getting your full DPS in, that works out just splendidly.
But if somehow the stealth seems to not pose a problem, then 622 might have this.
Yeah.
He seems to definitely have the better firepower.
Yeah. You're right. After it gets to this point with the number of helixes and stuff, it's genuinely really difficult to tell.
Yeah, you just saw it in this past wave. How much quicker he got rid of the wave.
Yeah.
That is a lot of troop crawlers.
That's a bleep bloop graveyard is what I'm calling that. With all the red. I mean, this is disco. Like, just.
You could probably put some music on there and make a light show out of it.
Oh, yeah. There we go. I just wanted to hear the chevron noise. So yeah, not much has changed at the base. More hackers, more troops. For a map that is significantly more difficult than the last one, in my opinion, this one can come off as a bit boring because you're doing the exact same thing over and over and over and over again. But every single action counts. These guys are sitting on quite a bit more money than what they started with. They still have to make sure they're spending it down and applying all that cash to where it should go. There's no room for lackadaisical actions here. Neither of these guys can just sit on their duffs and be like, well, guess I win. Like, there's not going to be any part of that. They need to keep moving, keep producing, keep distributing those troops out. Okay, Raptors again.
Wave 9 incoming.
King Raptors.
Ready for takeoff.
We are getting closer and closer to that stealth. That stealth requirement. Stealth fighters, I think, are the ones that first have it. There's something else that has stealth. Yep. I don't know if it's the Comanches or something. In this
stealth Comanches.
Stealth Comanches.
Yeah, for the Air Force General.
Yep.
Oh, actually using the frenzy. Interesting.
When you need to make 100% sure that you've got him and got him dead. Now, the thing is, player622 is in an interesting position here. If anything gets passed, he has really nothing to answer for it all the way back. A couple of units here and there, but nothing solid. So, player622... Yeah, player622 strategy is the line ends here. Right where I've got this drag box.
Actually, he didn't really use the Chinooks as much as the Helix.
Yeah. Yeah, they're still sitting over here. But if they get past here, 622's in a world of hurt. For Sky, on the other hand, he didn't dedicate nearly as much as an iron wall, so to speak. He's got a bit more distributed defense. So if something gets past maybe even this point, it's not critical because he's got other stuff to answer the call, but he still needs to be prepared, for sure. But yeah, that's kind of the key difference between these two guys and their playstyle. One has the Iron Wall, the Great Wall of China. Oh boy, easy mouse. You have the Great Wall of China that pretty much ends right here, because if stuff gets past, he's going to have problems. And then we have Sky's loadout, which is much more distributed, decentralized kind of thing. He's got his main Helix force, for sure. But the alternative that he also has employed is just having stuff a little bit more spread out, which, I don't know, I really like.
Yeah, it's definitely more of a backup plan.
He's got enough of these. 622 has enough of these units that he could use a minimap and make like an Etch-a-Sketch and draw using these as pixels. Now, the other thing about this is with all this extra hardware, in other Command and Conquer games, you could actually sell units. You can't in this one. Command and Conquer games, the original Command and Conquer 2, Red Alert, and such, had what's called a repair bay, and the repair bay is how you repaired units. You would drive the unit on the repair bay and sell it, and you'd get a portion of your money back. In this case, that would be cheaty as heck. Consider you could just get all your cash back. Or at least a good chunk of it. I'm sure you get more than $200 for the troop transport. And knowing how the logic of some of this game is written, it probably wouldn't even check if there was units in it.
Probably not.
Nope.
And wave 10 incoming.
Drones!
Hellfire drones. This one should actually be fairly easy to deal with.
They're super slow, yeah. Regardless of how many hit points they have, they are crazy, crazy slow.
I believe the next wave is actually stealth Comanches, so that should be interesting.
Okay. So we've already kind of discussed about 19 times now.
Yep.
Player622 needs to do something about that. He has 3 minutes, so that might be enough time anyway.
He does have something on the other side on the minimap. I'm not sure what that is.
This?
Oh, that's just the tower.
Yeah. Yep. Again, useless and useless.
And some minigunners,
Yeah, if he can't see it, he can't shoot at it.
Well, he does have a few spots where he'll see them, but they won't be visible for long.
No, and those stealth fighters that are going to come soon after the stealth Comanches are freaking fast. So he's going to need a lot of sensory all over the place if he's going to make it work. Sky really doubling down on the hackers. If you take a look here on player622 side, and then take a look on Sky's side, Sky's definitely doubling down on the econ. If I were to guess right now, I would say Sky is probably the long-term winner. Even though I do agree with you, Revenge, he does, 622 does have a lot more DPS, I suppose? All because it's also concentrated right here. Speaking of stealth, that's another interesting thing I could chat about before the next wave. The way in which Command & Conquer, the entire series, handles stealth is the unit is just invisible. The unit exists and it's there, you just can't see it. If you can't see it, it's kind of difficult to hit it. In the Blizzard world, like for StarCraft, the unit is there, but it's just distorted. Like you can see it as a human, that there's a stealth unit there, but you still can't target it or attack it or anything. So it's interesting how that little bit of obscurity, I guess, is different between the two games and how they decided to handle it.
Well, stealth Comanches, you can actually hear the blades.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
So, if you know that they're out there somewhere, you can pay attention to that and drop something like an EMP or something.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that, yeah. That low hum, I guess I don't really hear very well, now that I think about it. There, now I hear it. I don't really hear the very well.
The what? Okay.
It's almost like you're cold, but you're trying to form a sentence.
Wow, that is a very black circle.
Yeah. Yeah, that is where all bad dreams go. It is literally a bad dream funnel.
It's a black hole on
Helix. Oh. If you're already in the Helix, do not jump. I think you can figure that out as to why. I'll take your silence as a yes. So see, don't, if you're gonna get out of a helicopter, don't jump up. Lots of good rules about life.
Wave 11. Oh,
There's
they
the
are.
stealth, yep.
They are being detected at the moment.
Both sides, though? Yes, because of the listening outpost.
Yep. That is the sole reason.
Yep.
No problem there for Sky.
Nope. Yep. Clean and clean. So the only thing that seems to be saving 622 is that his DPS is so high that he's able to just annihilate them before there's a problem. Before they get very far. But yeah, if a couple of these things let off the chain and just start going, that's problematic.
Well, more of them are staying alive on the top. And that's another outpost.
The leg. The leg is so real. Yep, listening outpost right there. Is Sky already done with his? Oh gosh, no.
No.
Okay.
He doesn't have the DPS.
Actually, it kind of seems like he's getting there though. He's only letting one or two through. Oh, there's the boss.
He's firing at the boss.
Yep, there's the boss. Oh boy. I don't know if he's got enough harumph with all this distributed gear to make the job work.
What about at the bottom though? How far is the bottom boss dead?
Sorry.
It's not the boss that's the problem though.
Yeah, it's the stealth detection. He's literally just walking through. Oh gosh, he thinks he's done. He doesn't see any of that crap that just passed on the left.
Oh wait, he did get it.
What the heck just killed that one? Oh, doesn't matter. There's still a few. Actually, since none of these are the boss, he should be fine. Yep.
Yeah, he's got the tower. Oh, one.
Oh.
Wait, he's got another detection.
And a bunch of miniguns that just gave up. Oh no.
No, on the top, Sky didn't get it either.
Oh crap!
Boss. And that one's actually gonna go through first.
Oh.
And actually, I think 622 actually got it.
Yeah. So, holy crap.
Sky actually didn't get the boss.
I had all my mental money on Sky to win because of the lack of detection, but player622 just got it by the skin of his whatsits.
Oof.
Oh my god.
That was a close one.
Oh my god. Oh, wow. Alright. Okay. Amazing. Victory goes to 622 on to the next round. Whew.